Novak Djokovic is a Serbian professional tennis legend. Career highlights and records Grand Slam achievements for Grand Slam titles most in men's history. Australian Open, 10 titles. Record Wimbledon, 7 titles. US Open, 4 titles. French Open, 3 titles triple. Career Grand Slam, only player in history to win each slam at least 3 times. Held all 4 Grand Slam titles simultaneously, 2015, 2016. A non-calendar year, Djokovic Slam ATP rankings and Masters records record. 428 weeks as world number 18 year-end number 1 finishes, also a record. 40 ATP Masters. 1,000 titles, most all-time double career Golden Masters. Only player to win all 9 different Masters. 1,000 titles, twice consistency and longevity, 100 ATP singles titles. Third in Open era behind Connors and Federer. Most big titles, slams, plus Masters, plus year-end. Finals in tennis history. Record-breaking win streaks including 43-match win streak. 2010, 2011 30-plus wins versus top 10 players in a season. 2015 unique achievements. First and only man to win. All slams on all 3 surfaces multiple times. All 9 Masters. 1,000 tournaments twice, known for elite returning, mental toughness, and turning around near losses in Grand Slam finals off court and legacy speaks. 5+ languages humanitarian. Founded the Novak Djokovic Foundation, owns a winery in Serbia, widely regarded, alongside Federer and Nadal, as part of tennis's Big Three, but statistically considered by many as the GOAT recent form 2025 season overview. Novak Djokovic loves it. He craves it, and in the world of men's tennis, he owns most of it. That history is even printed on his racket bag in what could be deemed a monumental flex aimed at letting opponents know just what they are up against before a match even starts. Olympic, gold, tick, 10 Australian Opens, tick, 3 Musketeers Cups, tick, 7 Wimbledon crowns, tick, 4 US Open titles, tick. And his 7 Tour Finals wins are marked off too, in case any opponent needed reminding of the man's unbelievable achievements. Novak Djokovic is still waiting to win that elusive 25th major title, which would be an all-time record in tennis history. But he's gonna have to wait a bit longer after losing to Jannik Sinner in the semifinals at the French Open on Friday. Djokovic was understandably sad about losing the match, effectively ending his chances of holding a trophy this time around. However, the star was also emotional after the fact because it could have been the last match ever I play here, he told reporters. What does this mean? Is Djokovic planning to retire within the next 12 months? This could have been the last match ever I played here. I don't know, Djokovic admitted. That's why it was a bit more emotional in the end. If this was the farewell match of Roland Garros for in my career, it was a wonderful one in terms of the atmosphere and what I got from the crowd. Do I wish to play more? Yes, I do. But will I be able to play in 12 months' time here again? I don't know. That's all I can say for the moment. It doesn't sound like the 38-year-old has thought too much about when he plans to retire, but he's acknowledging the possibility of it happening soon, given his age and his legacy. He admitted he hasn't been thinking about retirement for very long, so tennis fans can maybe relax a little while longer. I don't know what tomorrow brings at this point in my career. I'm gonna keep on keeping on, Djokovic said while laughing. The 38-year-old seems to really want to win one more major and secure that all-time record before he even thinks about hanging up his racket for good. He will definitely be competing in this year's Wimbledon and US Open tournaments, at the very least. Obviously, Wimbledon is next, which is my childhood favorite tournament. I'm gonna do everything possible to get myself ready. I guess my best chance is maybe Wimbledon to win another slam, Djokovic continued, or a faster hard court, maybe Australia or something like that. I must say, I was proud of my effort tonight and this tournament considering I wasn't in great form coming into Roland Garros. If it was Djokovic's final match at Roland Garros, he received quite the reception as he left Court Philippe Chatrier. The crowd gave him a long standing ovation as he walked off, at which point he also used his hand to press a kiss into the clay. Family background: parents' father, Sir John Djokovic, former professional skier and ski coach, ran a fast food restaurant and a sports goods business in Serbia. Mother, Dijana Djokovic, of Croatian descent, involved in the family business, played a key role in supporting Novak's early tennis development. Siblings Marko Djokovic, born 1991, former professional tennis player, reached a career-high ATP ranking of 571. Georgia Djokovic, born 1995, played tennis briefly. Now involved in sports administration. Currently tournament director of the Serbia Open, helping promote tennis in the Balkans. Personal life wife Jelena Djokovic, née Ristic, married in July 2014, met in high school in Belgrade and began dating in the early 2000s, runs the Novak Djokovic Foundation, focused on early childhood education. Children's son Stefan Djokovic, born 2014, daughter Tara Djokovic, born 2017, both occasionally seen supporting Novak at matches. Novak often speaks about how fatherhood reshaped his perspective on life and tennis. Heritage and values ethnic roots, Serbian with maternal Croatian ancestry. Religion, Serbian Orthodox. Christian.Novak has visited and supported monasteries in Serbia and Mount Athos, reflecting his spiritual life. Languages spoken: Serbian, native, English, French, Italian, German, and some Spanish. Match significance: longest Wimbledon final ever, 4 hours, 57 minutes. First Grand Slam final decided by a final set tiebreak. At 12-12, Djokovic saved 2 championship points on Federer's serve at 8-7 in the 5th set. Mental toughness on full display. Djokovic won all 3 tiebreaks. Historic comeback. Despite being statistically outplayed, Federer had more aces, winners, and breakpoints. Djokovic was clutch at every critical moment. Why it's his best match. Psychological triumph. Outlasted Federer despite a hostile crowd and worse stats. Career-defining, gave Djokovic his 16th Grand Slam titles, narrowing the gap with Federer, 20, and Nadal, 18. Legacy cemented, proved he could beat the best in the harshest conditions, even when nearly all momentum was against him. Quote from Djokovic: "This match was the most mentally demanding match I ever played. Shifted the GOAT debate further in Djokovic's favor. Broke Federer's chances for a 21st slam on his favorite court. Marked the beginning of Djokovic's push toward Grand Slam dominance in the 2020s.